Spiegel joining Smodish and then Spiegel. Papaloukas, the man we talked about at the top, he always comes off the bench. Smodish has been their leading scorer. Iverson and company will have their hands full with him.
This hard. And at lunch today, Mike, when we had the chance to visit with Bill Russell, who's here part of the Legends Tour with Kiki Vandeweghe. And
he has that type of game, an old-fashioned game. As Iverson knocks down the first. Iverson, hard to believe that he's 31 years old.
ESPN and ABC Sports.
And you saw superfan Jimmy Goldstein sitting
Yes.
Maybe the biggest.
Goldstein is here in October. Are we in October now?
Yes, we're still in October. I know you've been away for a while. Iverson.
The opening game that they lost.
You see Rodney Carney, number 25, is in. The rookie so impressive last night. Iverson with a wide open look.
Allen Iverson bailing.
Shots, only 20 years old, member of the Russian national team. Iverson again. He had that stroke there and played so well early in the game.
AI already looks to be in mid-season form. The crisp pass right through the hands of Samuel Dalembert. Fortunately, the fortuitous bounce by right to Allen Iverson, and then he isolates against Papaloukas, who doesn't have the quickness, who does to stay against Allen Iverson one-on-one. The thing about Papaloukas is cell phone ringtone. It plays a song, "I'm living a dream, please don't wake me up."
Nice pass, Iverson to Dalembert. With big crowds, it's been fun for their players as well.
In his remarkable coaching career, this is Messina's first stop outside of Italy.
Korver down the three. Full player. There's stars over here in Europe. They get paid a lot of money, and for them to go over to the United States playing the NBA, for some of them, they'd take a pay cut and would come off the bench as Iverson puts it in and draws the foul. Perfect example, Šarūnas Jasikevičius. For so many years, he was the best point guard in Europe. And we'll watch Iverson again.
Down the lane, Iverson just gets bumped. The uncanny ability of little AI to throw it up, but
he was a NBA, certainly not at this point in his career.
29 years old, Papaloukas.
Coming up on 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Weber. Oh, nice pass.
CSKA, which stands for Central Sports Army Club Moscow. Iverson gets transition bucket.
Certainly uses his zone quite a bit.
I would like to see the total elimination of any
player has played for one team in his career longer than Iverson. Now, of course, Kevin Garnett.
Been a huge boon to the NBA. Free agency has actually hurt the European leagues.
Willie Green.
Is a huge commitment by the league and the team.
Ball thrown away, another turnover. Green, nice pass ahead to Iverson. Alley-oop to Iguodala. Two beautiful passes. Iverson dart. He plays the crunch time minutes, the fourth quarter, but will not finish tonight as Iverson with another deflection.
All Wilkes said, quite succinctly, "Hey, I played with Greg Williams." Not bad. But I also played with Dennis Johnson. I also played with Lionel Hollins and Johnny Davis.
So here in the third.
The game has not had the rhythm that it had.
With a little more efficiency. As NBA.com, your home for fantasy basketball. Now they can call it any time as long as his team has possession. The substitution rule, free substitution during all 20-second timeouts. It used to be only big change. It used to be one shot and the possession. Now it's two shots and the possession. And then a problem?
Absolutely.
Well, it's not in the changes. But it might be a little easier as Iverson knocks down a three. It might be a little easier now because
now will be an explosive move as opposed to one of leaning in before the shot is even attempted.
Right. Smodish answers with his own three. Weber with a little spin.
By the NBA this year, except for medical purposes.
Dalembert got the pass and dumps it in. Nice speed from Allen Iverson, his 7th assist. Then Spiegel.
But what a career it's been for Chris, and always on the grandest of stages.
A block, 1.5 blocks, 1.5 steals.
In practice, and actually won the state championship with a 7-foot lead.
Pretty impressive as Korver hits the three.
Both played significant minutes.
You know, Bill, you talk about that with Miami and any team. You know, you win a championship, and Randolph gets inside. To get Washington, that gave Cleveland a battle last year in the first round.
That was a tremendous series. Gilbert Arenas versus LeBron James.
As Iverson knocks it down. Alaska.
Turns out he was born at the Stanford Hospital, and when he was 3 months old, he moved to Anchorage. Three-time high school player.
Thrilled for them to see the NBA of the last couple of nights, as it's been throughout this NBA Europe Live Tour. And